Guardians of the Galaxy 5 Galactic Outlaws team up to save the galaxy against one of its biggest threats yet. Ever since this movie was announced, I've been pretty excited for it. The Guardians of the Galaxy isn't really well known within the Marvel Universe, and this movie was a perfect advantage for Marvel to shine some light on the Guardians of the Galaxy. And I have to say, after seeing this movie, I feel like the Guardians of the Galaxy will be better known throughout the Marvel Universe. I had a blast with this movie. I did not find myself bored at all during it. This is a movie that throttles from the start and does not hit the brakes until the end of the track. The action was very well done. It keeps the non-stop pacing going very well. I was a bit weary on how they would handle 5 characters at once. There are very few movies that give enough character development to multiple characters. The last ones I can think of that did this well was The World's End and The Avengers. You can add Guardians of the Galaxy to that list now. James Gunn handled the script very well. Each character we follow are developed very well, and each character is given enough time to shine in the movie. My favorite of the 5 were Rocket, a genetically engineered raccoon voiced by Bradley Cooper, Peter Quill, or Star-Lord, played wonderfully by Chris Pratt. These 2 characters brought out the biggest enjoyment in the movie, and there were times where these 2 had me bursting out laughing, especially Chris Pratt. His delivery in this movie is so hilarious. I'm going to show you an example of how brilliant Chris Pratt's delivery can be from a blooper reel from Parks and Recreation.
Everyone loves a good comeback story, right? Seabiscuit, the Mighty Ducks,
Robert Downey Jr., who
Rocky.
else? Yes.
Kim Kardashian.
Well,
In the video, she gets cum on her back, I think.
If you laughed at that, you almost enjoy Chris Pratt in this movie. I usually don't like Zoe Saldana a lot, but she surprised me in this movie. Her performance in the movie was very pleasing to watch, and after seeing this movie, I'll definitely see another one of hers in the future. Vin Diesel was great as Groot, and Dave Bautista, I felt, was very good as Drax. The cinematography was brilliant. There were shots in the movie that really drew me into what was happening. They added a lot to the action. They really gave the action sequences a big boost. However, with all this positive, there are only slight negatives I have. Even though Ronan was played greatly by Lee Pace, with Thanos revealed in the movie, it's really hard to call Ronan a good villain. I mean, yes, he's good as the main antagonist, but really knowing that there's a bigger threat than him, it makes his fate in the movie very predictable. And also, the movie did have a few cliches at the beginning that really had me rolling my eyes, but the rest of the movie made up for it. I found this movie much more enjoyable than The Avengers, and I'm looking forward to the next Guardians of the Galaxy, or the next movie, The Guardians of the Galaxy Return in. I'm giving this movie an 8 out of 10.